Race fans, Big Trev coming at you again. Talk about the Coke Zero 400. This race was really hyped up, possibly to more of than what it should have been because it was Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s last race. However, I have a feeling that it may have just been something for NBC to grasp onto viewers because it was NBC's first race. Dale Jr., of course, won the pole, and he led for a while, and I think somewhere between lap 30 and 50 or somewhere in there, he had a tire go down and got in the wall, and he was 2 laps down. He recovered back, he got the wave around, and then he got a lucky dog on a caution, and he was able to get both laps back and rebound well. Until Kevin Harvick lost the tire, and Dale Jr. was behind him. Jr. got in the wall, and that was the end of his triumph for Daytona. So with that being said, he crashed out, and in his interview, he said he wanted to thank the fans for everything that he did and his whole career, and so there was multiple big wrecks too in this race. We had one red flag at the end with about 5 laps to go or so. It was just crazy. The racing was just crazy. They were talking about weather in the area, and I think that's what made those folks get on edge, especially towards the end or towards the end of stage 2 more than anything, because this year, when 2 stages are complete, the race is official. If weather comes in, they can call the race. So it was really, really, really just crazy, and I enjoyed it though. Record 14 cautions for 51 laps. 1 red flag, as I mentioned. 20 lead lap finishers. And Ricky Stenhouse Jr. won for the second time this season. He'll be a force to reckon with, and maybe Roush got their restrictor plate program going. Who knows? But I'll tell you what, he's been strong at these tracks. Clint Boyer had a good run, finishing second. Paul Menard, really good run, finishing third. Michael McDowell finished fourth, and Ryan Newman finished fifth. Now, these were guys that were running up towards the front that had a shot to win the thing. And they're guys that normally don't run up front, or guys that normally aren't mentioned on television. So the broadcast did a good job documenting that, and I thought that they did a good job under red flag conditions talking to the racers and getting the lowdown, getting the scoop. David Reagan, he finished 6th. So Daytona, there's lots of unknowns, and I'm glad Daytona's over with because I was on edge watching that race. I almost couldn't watch it, especially Junior. I'm a Junior fan. I hate to be an analyst and be biased at the same time, but Dale Jr.'s, it's Junior Nation. So, but like I said, he wrecked out, and I wasn't really pulling for anybody after that, but I was just enjoying the Coke Zero 400. So, Coke Zero 400's in the books, and we'll get to see what happens for this upcoming weekend, and that's Kentucky. And that race is on NBCSN. A lot of races will be on NBCSN, which is fine. No different than years ago when they were on ESPN or TNN. So, Kentucky. Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but Kyle Larson's still the championship leader. Martin Truex wrecked out too. A lot of the guys wrecked out. Harvick, Truex, Kyle Busch, Logano. A lot of the even Kenseth wrecked out at the end. But anyway, Larson is your championship leader. So He's leading the Monster Energy points, and we'll go on to Kentucky, and we'll see what's in store there. It's the Quaker State 400 presented by Advanced Auto Parts, and that is July 8th, 7:30 Eastern, and that is on NBCSN. That is a Saturday night race. A couple more of those coming up before the end of summer. So that's all I got for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week after the Quaker State 400.